remedies. We will discuss the remedy after a long time, so 10 to 15 days gap. So let us start again with the remedy, Arania diadema, a daily useful remedy. So interesting remedy from animal kingdom, especially from spider group. The Arania diadema is prepared from the cross spider species. That is commonly found in damp environment such as gardens near the water bodies and humid areas. From the homeopathic perspective, the spider remedies can affect the nerve circulation, periodic diseases, neuralgia, condition related to cold and dampness. So Arania diadema has a similarly strong affinity for nervous system, bone, periosteum, spleen, hemorrhagic states, periodic neuralgia. So clinically, many homeopaths consider this remedy to have to be malarial miasm background because of the strong periodicity of the symptom. So whenever you see the exact periodic complaints, extreme chilliness, intolerance to the damp places, neuralgic pain appear at the fixed time. So you must remember the remedy Arania diadema. So Dr. Phatak gives a clinical clue in beginning itself that he says that this remedy is suitable for the constitutions favorable to malarial poisoning. Constitution favorable to malarial poisoning. This means that the patient develops symptoms that behave like a malaria periodicity pattern. So symptoms may appear at the same hour of the every day, every alternate day, every week or every month. The exact periodicity is the one of the most important prescribing guidelines. Another important feature of the Arania diadema is extreme chilliness. Phatak writes that the patient feels the cold to every bone. Patient feel cold to the every bone. This is not just a feeling of cold on the skin. The patient may describe us as a doctor, my bones feel frozen. Even if warm weather, they feel cold internally. So this is a patient cannot tolerate the damp places. So another keynote is patient cannot tolerate the damp places. They feel aggravated near rivers, near lakes, in rainy weather, humid climates. So clinically this remedy is often useful in the people living near the damp places. So essence or core theme of the Arania diadema is the periodicity. As we all above discussed, that everything in the remedy follows the rhythm. They appear fixed time interval. Their body behaves like a clock. Extreme sensitive to the damp coldness. The patient cannot tolerate the damp house, rainy weather, moist environment. Their body reacts strongly to the dampness. Then another symptom is the nervous hypersensitivity. So the nervous system become extremely sensitive, leading to the neuralgic pains, electric shock type pains, numbness, crawling sensation. So the core theme of Arania diadema can be summarized as a nervous system disturbed by cold damp influences producing periodic neuralgic suffering. Mentally, Arania diadema patient feels often nervous and despondent. Phatak mentions it very important symptom that patient may feel that loathing for the death. This is not a necessary suicidal intent, but it may more relate to the deep exhaustion with the life due to the suffering. They feel that mentally tired, emotionally drained, hopeless about the recovery. So they are easily disturbed. Nervous system is constant in the state of tension. In physical general level, the thermal state is Arania diadema is extremely chilly. They feel the cold to the bones. Even often they feel comfortable with wants of the warm, sensitivity to the dampness. Even strongest modality is symptoms often aggravates from damp weather during rainy season, near rivers, near lake, in humid climates. So better in open air is the another key symptom for the Arania diadema. Interestingly, although they are chilly, they may feel better in the open air because the fresh air reduces the oppressive feeling of the damp indoor environment. Better from pressure. The neuralgia is better from improve with the firm pressure, better from tobacco smoking. This is an unusual keynote mentioned by the Phatak. Some headaches or some symptoms of the patient may improve by smoking the tobacco. Sleep pattern. Sleep is restless. Patient feels wakes up feeling hand swelling, forearm heavy, limb numb. This is sensation of swelling and heaviness due to the sleep, quite characteristic. Energy pattern, weakness, desire to lie down, heavy limbs, body filled burden. These are the energy pattern. So, the characteristic, the peculiar symptoms, the sensation of enormous enlargement. This is very peculiar symptoms of mentioned by Phatak. Body and parts of the body feel enlarged, hands feel shoes, limbs feel swollen, even no swelling is visible. Sometimes it is accompanied by numbness. This sensation is often falling after waking from the sleep. Creeping sensation like ant. So, crawling sensation, tingling feeling of ant moving under the skin. This reflects the nervous irritability and characteristic of the spider remedy. So, another very closely related remedy, feeling of the ants moving under the skin is dolichus. So, then electric shock like pains. Neuralgic pains may appear sudden electric shock like sharp shooting pain, sudden stabbing sensation, and important feature is they appear at the fixed interval. So, neuralgia of the face, ARANIA diadema is a very good remedy for trigeminal neuralgia, post hyporetic neuralgia. The pains may appear sudden, severe, shooting. Cheeks may feel swollen during toothache. Dental neuralgia, so also another good remedy. Violent pain in the upper teeth at once when returning to the bed. This visual pattern helps to confirm the remedy. Spleen enlargement. So, ARANIA diadema has a strong action on the spleen, malarial state, chronic splenic involvement, abdominal pain may appear exact fixed times. Hemorrhagic tendency. This remedy produces bright red hemoptysis. This indicates the respiratory mucus involvement or capillary circulation. Bone affection. ARANIA diadema has bone and periosteum affection. The pain in the deep in the bones, cold sensation in the inside the bone, periostitis. Patient may says that my bone feels like a ice. So, calcaneus spurs pain. Patient is pain in the heel bone is another characteristic symptom. Interestingly, this pain may improve with continued motion. The ARANIA diadema has a calcaneus spur or plantar fasciitis with pain better by continuous motion. Numbness of the ulnar nerve. Patient may have numbness in the hands, fingers, ulnar nerve disturbed. The sluggish this suggests the involvement of the peripheral nerves. So, the ARANIA diadema has strong affinity. As a modern, we may think of periodic neuralgia, malarial neuralgia, periodic headache, migraine, post-herpetic neuralgia, splenic neuralgia, trigeminal neuralgia. These remedies have a good effect. So, in trigeminal neuralgia, pain appears at the fixed time, shooting and electric shock like pain aggravated by damp water. In intercostal neuralgia, pain behaves like a rib extended towards the spine, sudden, neuralgic and periodic pain. In peripheral neuropathy, we may think of ARANIA diadema. The symptoms are numbness, tingling, crawling sensation under the skin. So, this remedy has come very closer to when we may see the chronic damp climate disorder. The people living in the humid region may develop the chronic complaints that worsen in the rainy weather. ARANIA diadema patient has extremely sensitive to the damp environment. So, we have this is all about the ARANIA diadema. So we have to differentiate the remedies which are related or which are closest remedy to nearer remedies to the Arania diadema. So first remedy has a Cedron. So Cedron both have exact periodicity. Cedron patient in mental patient more excited and excitability has intensified. Arania diadema patient have nervous but exhausted. Cedron has strong tropical neuralgic pattern. Arania has extreme chilliness with damp weather aggravation. So, Cedron is tropical periodic neuralgia. Arania diadema is damp sensitive periodic neuralgia. Another remedy we must differentiate it with the China. Both have similarly malarial state and splenic engorgement. Mentally, China patient is irritable and sensitive to the noise. Arania diadema is despondent and nervous. In general level, China has a great weakness from loss of vital fluid. Arania diadema has extreme chilliness with from damp exposure. So China has weakness after loss of fluid. Arania diadema has chilliness from dampness. Another remedy is Natrum muriaticum. Both have malarial history. Natrum mur is reserved and grip holding. Arania diadema is nervous and exhausted. Natrum mur prefers the sun and dryness. Arania diadema suffers from the dampness intensively. Another remedy is Spigelia. Similarly, both have neuralgic pain of the face. Mentally, Spigelia patient are fearful and sensitive. Arania diadema patient is despondent and tired from suffering. Physical level difference: Spigelia pains follows the nerve pathway precisely. Arania diadema has more periodicity and electric-like pain. Similarly, another remedy is Meserium. Both have bone pains. Meserium have pains aggravation at night from the warmth of the bed. Arania diadema has a more cold damp exposure and icy cold pain or icy coldness of the bone. Rustox both have aggravation from the damp weather, but Rustox improves with the motion strongly. Arania diadema improves with slightly with motion but suffers from periodicity and neuralgia. Arania diadema has better in the open air. Another remedy is Arsenicum album. Both have chilly patterns, but arsenic has great anxiety and restlessness. Arania diadema has nervousness and hopelessness or exhaustion. Another closely related remedy is Tarantula hispanica. Both are spider remedies. Tarantula patient is hyperactive, restless and dramatic. Arania diadema patient have chilly, nervous and exhausted. So restless spider is Tarantula. Frozen spider is a Arania diadema. So in remedy relationship, Cedron complements the Arania diadema in periodical neuralgia. If Arania patient improves partially but remains, we may think of Cedron. Another remedy, China may in post-malarial weakness, Natrum mur in chronic malarial constitution. Remedies that follows the Arania is Cedron and Spigelia. Antidotal relationship, strong stimulus or environmental changes may affect the symptoms. So, in potency selection, we may think of 30 or 6 or 200 potencies in many cases. So, we have to summarize the Arania diadema is extreme chilliness towards the bone, marked aggravation from the damp weather, exact periodicity of the symptom, neuralgic or electric shock like pain, crawling and numbness sensation. So this is the Arania diadema. We need to summarize the Arania diadema. Periodicity, chilliness and damp sensitiveness is the Arania diadema. So whenever you see the exact periodicity of the neuralgia, extreme sensitivity to the damp cold day weather, think of Arania diadema. So this is all about the Arania diadema. Thank for the peaceful or silent watching. Thank you. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.